Hello everyone, Fanta here, you're watching Fantavision, and today we're discussing Blizzard's new big blunder. That is right, we are discussing Warcraft 3 Reforged, also known as Warcraft 3 Refunded, because this just, if you didn't think so already, this is seriously the end of old Blizzard. Blizzard has been on a steep decline for a very long time, since they were acquired by Activision. I mean, they've just put out terrible expansions for World of Warcraft. They put out a real-life money shop for Diablo 3. They added a ton of microtransactions to World of Warcraft. They banned somebody for free speech. Then they came out with this disaster, which is pathetic. It's just pathetic, because this was another game I was kind of excited for, but I did not pre-order or anything like that because I'm still kind of pissed off about the whole Hong Kong thing. And I'm so glad I didn't pick it up, because this is another sign of the times. It's a sign that even though for some reason EA is becoming a better company, Blizzard is not. Blizzard is becoming Bethesda. And it's sad to see two companies that I really loved, two companies I could look forward to every single game release and know that it was going to be quality. Now you just don't know anymore. And the fact that this launched in such a poor state makes me worried about Diablo 4. I think Diablo 4, I mean, it's years out, but considering how Diablo 3 launched and how this game launched, I don't know. And the fact that they've got these weird terms in this game, I mean, this game isn't just a disappointment on a technical level, which it is. It's a huge disappointment. They kept the same old UI. The visuals really aren't that upgraded. The cutscenes they showed at E3 were completely different from the ones that are in the full game. And yeah, they had the little thing at the bottom, not finalized, but usually that means it's only going to get better, not worse. Usually it's like, okay guys, this is kind of rough. Judge it as a beta. This game isn't out yet. Art's not final, so you know it's probably gonna look better. No, it looks a whole lot worse. It looks like the old game. It's not great. Even the description's a lie. It says that it's a thorough visual overhaul, when it's just not. It's just not. I mean, they've made the character models look a lot better, but that's not saying a whole lot. That's all you did. And also, they ruined custom games. They ruined the whole identity of what made Warcraft 3 phenomenal. Warcraft 3 enabled so many people to be incredibly creative, and it spawned so many different games that we play even nowadays. It created the whole MOBA format. I believe it even created the auto chess format. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty damn sure that's where it came from as well. There are lots of other games that came out of Warcraft 3, and that's so cool. And I played a lot of the custom games back then, and they were so much fun. They were so creative, and they were so interesting and unique, and it gave the game unlimited replayability. And that's why people are so pissed about this one, because they are completely replacing the old one with this one, and this one does not match up at all. It is not what they promised, and they've just screwed us over, basically. Anybody that was a big fan of the original, tough luck. And the reason I even bring up custom games and how that was such a critical part of Warcraft 3, the original one, was because now they're being their greedy selves again. They're showing the fact that, yeah, we're owned by Activision, so every single thing you create in this game, that's ours. Every single game mode, that is ours. And if we need you to work on that game mode more and have zero credit for it, we're not going to credit you for any of it. We're not going to pay you for any of it. We're just going to take it and make it into our own game if we think it's good enough. If your game mode gets popular, you're going to be rewarded by us stealing all of your work and making people pay for it later down the road. That's what they're saying in this agreement, and it's ridiculous. It's just the level of greed that we've seen come out of Blizzard of late. It's just sad. And there's so many companies that have just fallen from grace. And I feel like for a lot of people, including myself, seeing Blizzard fall from grace, especially this hard and this bad, it just makes you sad, because I grew up playing World of Warcraft, and now I don't play it anymore. I don't play pretty much any of their games anymore because I don't want to support them. They make fun games still, but they're just not like how they used to be. Now, along with this whole debacle, people are trying to get refunds. People are getting banned on forums for walking people through getting a refund, which, what the hell are you doing? Like, you're banning people for helping people get a refund. Like, how pathetic and money hungry are you that you're banning people for that? I mean, that's something that people should just know how to do. There shouldn't have to be a guide on how to refund something. And if there is a guide, you should make it easy to find, because everybody's entitled to a refund if they bought something and it is not what they were sold. We were sold on this overhaul. We were sold on this new phenomenal experience, this just a massive upgrade to the original. That's not what people received when they paid their money for it. So the fact that they were sold something that wasn't what the actual product was, I mean, that's false advertising. I mean, I feel like there should be a lawsuit coming down, because that's lying. Companies can't keep getting away with this. It's ridiculous. And I don't know how so many have gotten away with it so far, but I feel like something this blatant has to have some sort of legal ramifications. Also, people are doing what they always do, and people have varying opinions on it, but they are review bombing the hell out of the Metacritic page for this game. And you know what? I still think that review bombing, when it comes to something like this, not just because you're whining about not getting exactly what you wanted out of something, or like, oh, this little thing that you didn't like about the game. No, when they blatantly lie about something, they show something and sell you something completely different, it deserves it. And I feel like these review bombs have been helping because it gives it even more coverage. It is at a 0.5 right now with 20,000 ratings. Over 19,000 people have given this game a negative review. That's awesome. That's awesome to me. That so many people are finally speaking up against this bullshit practice. And I encourage people to do this. Seriously, there's so many people in that review thing that say, I didn't buy the game because I saw what they have done. Blizzard is a shell of their former selves, and I completely agree. You see that echoing through all of these different reviews, how they're dead, how the old Blizzard is no more, how Activision ruined Blizzard, and you know what? It's all completely true. So I think that this is a great way for us to speak up when really we don't have a voice. A lot of people don't have a voice in the gaming community, and this is a great way to do it. So I know people are going to leave that stupid ass comment, gamers are truly the most oppressed race. No, it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that our hobby is slowly getting worse and worse over time. And it's sad to see all of these big AAA studios that once produced phenomenal games and added to our enjoyment and hobby have now fallen from grace and are greedy liars. Once again, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I feel like I've been saying that a lot. Even Nintendo has been disappointing me. So many of these companies have just made the dumbest decisions or just outright lied. It's ridiculous. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation down in the comments. Let me know if I missed anything about this whole controversy. Sorry that this is a little bit later than I was hoping it would be. I shot it a couple times and there were some errors in video production. Like the video if you guys liked it. Subscribe for more content. And as always, have a fantastic day. See you guys. I was already on the fence of buying Diablo 4 to begin with because of Blizzard's piss poor apology about the whole Hong Kong thing and the fact that it wasn't an apology at all. The fact that he blatantly was wearing a rainbow Blizzard pin on his collar so that the cameras could see, oh, look at us. We're so progressive. We're amazing. Just ignore the fact that we are supporting a country that is arresting thousands of people and killing hundreds for no reason. Just ignore that part. Just ignore that we were supporting murder. Just ignore that.